Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're gonna see the camping, cooking the food and having a fun time on a long weekend. As you see, the tent's done. So now we're gonna fire up the grill, attempt to make a fresh organic butter and make a king's breakfast. Prep the butter, it's actually really easy. You only need 3 ingredients: heavy cream, make sure it's organic, salt, and this is not even ingredient, the jar. This is what you need. You need to take the jar, put a bit of a salt in it, and put the cream in it. Close it up and start shaking. So you're gonna shake it really good for a couple of the minutes, and then time to time you'll see that it's separating, like the butter goes separately and the milk goes on separate way. Yep, we're getting close. We're getting close. Oh, it's leaking. What the hell? It's leaking. But we are getting close. And you can feel that something heavy is separating and moving like by itself. And of course we need a coffee to get some. And there you go. There we have it. So what I'm going to do, I just put the water in a little pot. I'm gonna put the more ice, and then I will take whatever formed here. You see it? I'm gonna put it there to make sure it stays consistent. And I'm gonna put it in here so it can stay together. As you see, this is where we got. So I'm gonna form it like this. Make sure all the water comes out. And put it over there. That's where we got. Now we're gonna clean this up and then start making breakfast. Time to make a breakfast. So today we're gonna prep the king's breakfast. The mushroom with the fresh butter we just made, with the really nice cheese, and toasted bread with the fresh butter. I'm gonna place it on a hot grill and just leave it on its way. And we're gonna place the bread to make it a toasty. Bread's toasting really fast because it's really hot, but the mushroom will need a little bit of time. Nice coffee. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this beauty. Now we're gonna go ahead, take the butter, fresh butter. Oops, careful. Okay, and the second one. Listen to this. How beautiful it is. Ladies and gentlemen, moment of truth. The fresh butter, it's just amazing. I think if I would give it a little bit of more salt, would be great, but it's still best. It is amazing. The next time, I'll try to bake the bed on the campsite. It will be better. I usually do at home, but I don't know if you can hear how many birds are around it and you're screaming. Love this area. And by the way, my favorite glass. This coffee is amazing. It's a Turkish coffee. I mean, it says Turkish coffee on the label, so. Let's go check how our mushroom does. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. It will be done really soon. Look how butter and cheese melted. This is where we want it. This is the best king's breakfast. I think just 2 minutes more and we'll be done. Oh my god, look at this. Look how beautiful is this. This is what I'm talking about. Moment of truth. Let's see. Guys, if you've never tried this, you have a direct flight to the hell. Mm. The best part is the juice. Oh my god. Life is beautiful. Really. Jesus Christ. This creamy cheese. Oh my god. When you're choosing a cheese, you gotta choose which has like good moisture, high percentage of the fat and stuff. Mm, this is crazy. Now you know why I'm calling it King's Breakfast. The taste you're getting from the fresh butter, it's just awesome. Trust me, the butter you're buying in the stores, it's nothing compared to this. Only thing is like I had to put probably a little bit of more salt, but it's still amazing. Just like so tasty, especially with the melty cheese and the mushroom. You can just feel the flavors. So you can actually see the heaven when you're eating. You can enjoy. And let's see with our coffee. Ah, amazing. Almost forget one thing. In Georgia, they would say "Dilis madli shagwetsios," meaning morning power to bless us. I think that's how it's translating. So let's just get a little bit of blessing. Cheers, everyone. That's good. So I'm gonna prepare the steak for the barbecue. I don't wanna do it with another way. I wanna do it with the Georgian way. So I'm just preparing this. Also for the fish, we're gonna have a pork barbecue, but we will also have a fish, which I caught in a lake. It should be a good fish though, because that lake is really nice. The water is really clean, not the smelly, not like a marshy, like many lakes here in Canada. So I think it will be really good and tasty. Oh, by the way, lakes. Let's talk about the lakes. You guys know how the lakes been created? in how lakes are existing? If no, then just listen to me, so you don't have to be one of my buddy who has his own theory how the lake's been created. So his theory is that because of the giants and because of the dinosaurs, when they existed, they've been peeing too much, and that's how the lake's created. So yeah, he's retarded. So, one of a kind people around who really likes create genius theories. So, but in reality, usually lakes are creating with the different geological, movements, the stops. It could be like the mooring dammed, which means that sometimes because of the debris, the glaciers are moving this debris and stuff. It creates like natural dam, natural barriers. So, and then the water goes in and forms as a lake. Also, there are oxbow type lakes. They're like tectonic lakes. Could be glacial lakes. There are a lot of glacial lakes in Georgia and Canada and like North America in general. The tectonic as well. So, and lakes are interesting. Some of them are surviving because of the surface water, and some of them are surviving because of the groundwater. That's really interesting, right? Because as humans need to eat something, it's the same with the lakes. Lakes need to eat something. So that something is water. So either they have to get from the surface or they have to get from the groundwater. So just remember, there are that kind of lakes too, which is surviving because of the groundwater. Our stick's ready. I hope it will work, and we're gonna make a really nice barbecue, guys. So, one advice when you're going for camping or hiking or somewhere on a remote place and you're out of water. So, to drink the lake water or river water, you need a filter, or you're gonna boil it or whatever. But one trick I'm gonna teach you is you're gonna choose the trees like this. You see that? And if you have a plastic bag on you, just wrap around the branches where it has much leaves. Just wrap around it, leave it for a couple hours, and you're gonna have a really nice, clean, filtered water. Maybe a little warm, but you're gonna have a clean water. It's only working in the summer, not in the winter, because in the winter it's different. But because of the how the trees are breathing and how the trees are growing and working, like the biology of it, that's the best way to get a clean water. So we have this beautiful creek here. There's a small river coming in. It's a nice place to hike. I've been hiking probably 30 minutes now. There's the water. I was there, but I didn't like this water. I'm gonna take a little nap now, and I'm gonna have a really nice Georgian style barbecue as a lunch. See you guys on the lunch. Did you subscribe my channel? What are you waiting for? See you guys on the lunchtime. And of course, some blessing for the lunch. Cheers, everybody. Christ, that's good. Don't never leave the drop in the glass. It is amazing. Look how beautiful it is. Nice, golden. Our fish is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the grill now. I have a really nice fish here, so let's give it a try. Oh, it's good. That's really good. Mm. I could cut more. Mm. Look how beautiful is our barbecue. Look, 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 look. It's a Georgian bread. It means Tony's puri. So we're making big clay barrels. So let's give it a try. Mm. You have to try this if you want to travel to the space. If you want to explore another dimensions of this world. This fish is really tasty. It has like really good flavor compared to where you're buying in the stores. It's just completely different. It's amazing. If you never tried the pork barbecue with the Georgian style, you have no idea how beautiful is the life. And evening without the tea is not an evening. So I have here my favorite raspberry tea, and we're gonna make a tea now. And of course, with organic honey. Oops. Mixing it. And of course, final shot of the blessing. Best tea ever. Ever. And let's make it just a little bit of fancy. So a little bit of lemon on it. And of course this fancy style. Doom. We have best raspberry, last shot, lemon, honey, tea. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave the comments. Dingity dingity dingity. Yes, you have to be doing this every day if you want to be healthy, if you want to have a good general health and immune system, because you need to be grounded. What you have to be doing is you gotta be walking with a barefoot, time to time on the grass, on the soil, so you can discharge and you can be, can be in touch with the earth, because the earth is a live organism. So I have a question. What can be better than these, to have a really nice tea on summer evening, cool breeze in a forest, on a campsite, and have a really nice barbecue? If you don't know what's this, you have no idea what life is. Cheers. Enjoy. Today I want to tell a little bit about myself. My name is Otar, and I'm from country of Georgia, from Eastern Europe. Um, I moved to Canada almost 10 years now. And when I'm thinking like how fast 10 years passed, it's just crazy. Like crazy. It feels like I moved yesterday. So I was working as a geologist back home, and after I moved to Canada I continue to doing that. I'm still doing the same thing. I'm a geologist, traveling, camping. That's part of my life, part of my job, and I really enjoy with my profession. Um, yeah, we're gonna be enjoying the evening. How many times I've thought about this? I I wish this could be a lifestyle today, when you don't have a bills, you don't need to work. All your work is to hunt down the food, go fish, hunt it. In ancient time, I love the style how they've been living, fighting, hunting, enjoying the life, the nature. Today, bills, bills, bills. Go pay this, go pay that. We don't have a life today, unless you're not going for camping sometimes and leaving behind the rest of the world and just disappear in the woods. Barbecue, even though it's cold now, it is still amazing. So it is a Georgian style, but what we do in Georgia is we don't do it on the charcoal. Everyone has a wine and the grape trees and everything at home in Georgia, right? It's a wine country. That's where the wine was born. So what you usually see in the Cajete region, that's where the wine comes from, and the best barbecue. So what you usually see is like the grape trees, dried grape trees. You're gonna burn down, and a new coal. Like once it burns down, then you're gonna make your barbecue. You have a different smoke, different flavor, and you're gonna even smell or the flavor and the taste is so different with that barbecue. That's why Georgian barbecue is the best. And this bread, Georgian bread, it is baked with the woods, and it has to be baked in a clay barrel. We call it tone. So it's a rounded clay kind of barrel, and then you're gonna put at the bottom put up the fire. When it's cold, then you're gonna put the dough on the walls of this clay barrel, and then it gets baked. The flavor it has is just special. If you never tasted this bread, you never tasted bread at all. It's a nighttime already. time me to go to sleep. See you guys in another video. Make sure to like the video, leave the comments, and subscribe to my channel on Instagram and on YouTube. And hope you enjoyed the video. Wait for the more.